That's the thing. You've got that energy coursing through the collective. It's like I was talking with Jesus today. When Dolores Cannon started QHHT, that was the big thing from the community that is supposed to forgive and not judge. It's the devil's work, yet they don't realize they're in the devil's wheel. Right? That's why you have recovery from religious abuse and things of that nature. We're not concerned with any of that. What I'm concerned with is the energy harvesting of the divine feminine energy. That's my energy. As well as the others. I'm not the only fucking one on the planet. I'm just the one that has the cojones to say something about it. I can't call the energy back if it's not mine. Cool. So every time I cut cords, return to sender. Yeah, you do that shit, and then there's a natural disaster of some kind because these individuals don't care who they hurt, and they're trying to put it on that energy. It's what it is. I mean, they don't know how to fix it because it's so fucked up. How do you fix something like that? It goes deeper and more diabolical than you can possibly imagine. Why? Because they used it to manifest. Okay, great. So I'm calling back my energy that was used to manifest, as well as other readers. It's a meditation that has been taught in classes, how to call your energy back and return to others what belongs to them. Some of us have gave a shit about people. That's what it is. We're in a whole fucking community of people you shouldn't give a shit about. So as they project and it goes back on them, tenfold. That's the energy that they have already told you in the collective is as the Earth Angel goes into their North Node, the inner light awakening of an INFJ happens. It's an expansion of positive pure energy, right? From being able to shield ourselves from other people's psychic garbage and bullshit. Do we still see it? Well, yeah, I'm watching tarot. Watching these energy readers with all this shit revolving around the sun. Well, it's obvious. Shit's always going to revolve around the sun. Right? And if it didn't bother you, well then, and that's their only thing. That's what it is. Their tactic is to look, this person's crazy, because the energy that they have put out has gone back on them. Right? So we keep shining. We keep healing. We keep helping others. And what does it do? It exposes the exact opposite of everything that I just said. Not helping others, not healing others. Fucking selling. We're selling services and they're selling services. We're buying services. That's what it is. That's what it is. And you gotta think this shit happens every lifetime. Was known for it's what it is. Why do you think they say and I don't even get into the religious aspect of shit. I just know what people have said and I can see why. They say that Jesus of Nazareth was an INFJ. Me as an INFJ, I can tell you Jesus helped me paint. He's a 5-star beautiful human. Probably a little twin ray off in there. Who knows? He's my Scorpio death ray at this point. My death energy ray. That's what it is. You got to think. The INFJ, they make memes. The INFJ do 6 impossible things before breakfast. And it's a truth. The shit is so far out there in a divine setup. Number one, people don't believe in the divine. Cool, I fucking live on Divine Street. You've got every tarot reader on the planet talking about the Earth Angel connected to the Most High, hidden in plain sight. Well, yeah, they hid me on Divine Street. My fucking address matches that of the artist. My past life was putting people's heads on sticks. Now I'm on the positive healing side of the art, and you got a bunch of energy vampires pissed off because it's their turn this lifetime. It's the wheel of karma. We were bad last lifetime. We're good this lifetime. We had to work our way down through the fucking bottoms to confirmation to get back centered and connected to the Most High. That 12-12 energy that keeps coming across your collective that breaks down into the alphabet, it's TUTU. Cool. That is Tutu the Sphinx. That's the Egyptian roots that are all off in the cards. Okay, great. You got a reader talking today about we're embodying the sun, the energy of Ra. Okay, well, Pisces sun is obviously going to have a connection to the sun. Took a channeling class. We're channeling down from the Most High. I already told you guys how I did it. Everybody wants to know, how did Pisces do it? I took a class. Fucking Nicholas popped up on my Facebook today and just reminded me, maybe people don't understand what's going on. You took a class where you heal the masculine with an ascended master. Cool. We picked Jesus, but that was the whole point of the class. It doesn't matter which ascended master of a masculine you pick. Whoever you resonate with, whoever fucking shows up when the student's ready, the ascended master appears. Cool. So we dealt with Jesus. Mary healed the feminine side. Okay, and INFJ. That's where the balance of the Emperor and the Empress energy came from in the tarot community. Right after I took that fucking class. Cool. So what was the third class? Transcending consciousness with the Buddha. Okay, great. I'm a little smarter than the average bear. I give myself way more credit than I should. I should be giving others credit, but I do shit that people just don't do. So we're in this class, remote viewing, all that shit. Okay, I took this class. Did I fall out with the teacher? Yes, I had to tell him who he was. He didn't even know he was an INFJ. Doesn't matter. It's karmic's getting karma. Right? We had the inner light awakening and they can't figure out how we do it. Well, I give credit where credit's due. Right? I learned techniques to add on to the ones that I already had. Bells and whistles and cherry picking is what I call it. When I transcended Buddha with the Buddha, I went straight to the source. Every star seed you talk to, every earth angel, every QHHT practitioner, every client that comes to us, they always talk about this unbelievable love you feel in the room when you call in the higher self. Jesus that is here painting with me today. We had a mantis show up in his session. I have permission to talk about Jesus' session. Right? But I got Jesus tied up in a Pisces sun, Scorpio same-sex relationship last year. That's when I shut everything down. Okay, great. So now you got tarot telling the planet that Pisces and Scorpio are in a past life. I do past life regressions, so they're right on that energy. But you got readers. Okay, did I get pissed off and offended? Yes. You're putting Pisces sun in a same-sex relationship with a student. Cool, we're going to eat this shit up. Fucking it exposed those who were into that shit. It exposed kitty diddlers. We've had that energy, and fucking it's what it is. The more you seek, the more you find. The deeper the rabbit hole goes. Right? You've got people that weren't even aware of any of this shit that have now started doing the research, and they're fucking shocked at what they find. Cool, if they're projecting mischief at God Force energy, cool, then that's awakening the ancient self. Cool, that's Loki and Freya earth magic. Cool, so we're going to channel that through the Most High. I dropped the Cho-Ku-Rei symbol on the source when I transcended consciousness with the Buddha in a class. The Buddha showed up. The Buddha took me away on my Jose Silva mind control screen, and I was in a sea of liquid gold. There's no way to fucking explain it. It's transcending consciousness with the Buddha. It's the name of the class. Cool. While I'm there in a consciously unconscious INF state, I threw the activation symbol down and rode that shit down on the silver cord that Dolores Cannon talks about for astral projection. Cool. I pinch myself. Cool. NLP anchor. I anchor that energy in. Right? Freaking okay. So now you've got chosen one mentor. Well, yeah, I chose to take the class, transcend consciousness with the Buddha, and go wherever the hell he decided to take me. I transcend to a fucking sea of everything that Dolores Cannon has ever explained about taking someone back to the source. I was there. Cool. While I'm there, I see all these little gold platelets and shit swimming around. It's almost, it's like fucking being on the sun. Cool. I dropped the Choker A symbol and it anchored it. This is what it is. Someone wants to send me a message. 8:55. That's what it is. Anyway, I have no problem telling you what I do. Can you do it? Fuck, I don't know. Give it a shot. Take the class. Did I fall out with the instructor? Yes. Dude, you can't tell me shit and me tell you that I have information that matches that. You may think that this is what it is, but I also know that it is this. And then no. Then they fight for their belief system that I break people out of. It doesn't matter what you believe, you're correct. But to fucking say this is how it is, you're a fucking limp, lame bird. Bird is the word. If you're only flying with one wing, you're in a fucking tailspin. That's cool. That's karma. These businesses come with karma, as we see playing out before our eyes. Right now you've got energy of the sun tangled up and tied up in all kinds of chaos and calamity and bullshit across Tarot land over a 5-star healing business. Imagine that, an intuitive healing business tied up in sun exposure. The sun has exposed everyone. Okay, great. Me, I have 40 documented death experiences. I took Jesus to his death twice. 4 times. He came back. We repeat customer. We did some painting today. Right? Do I get triggered too? Absolutely. We're sitting here listening to tarot about how the business was attacked with voodoo. Okay, that's a paid client. That's a paid student. Helping me paint. Listening to how voodoo was attacked. Fucking human trafficking's been exposed. Well, hell, we had the issue in New Mexico. We've went over that. We're just going to let that go. We're all going to let that go to Treasure Island and wherever the hell it goes. Okay, great. So you have people in a position of power, in a position of authority. You've got them tied up the music industry with Diddy. Let's look over here. Let's pay attention to Diddy so we don't look at the leaders Kitty Diddlin. The ones in power. The ones in power putting it in your child. Oh, that's just what it is. Oh, we're just going to let that go. Okay, great. Fucking let it go. Give it to God. What are you going to do? Right? now you've got the energy of the dark web and all the fucking shit that that's 90% of your internet is dark web. Do I get on the dark web? Fucking no. Have I ever played around with it? I fucking wanted to see what it was about, and as soon as I found out, oh, it's full of madmen and illegal surveillance. Okay, great. Let's work on our remote viewing. Let's work on our scrying. We've got natural abilities. We don't need all that technology. Are they being exposed by the sun? Yes, across Tarot land. There was an attempted unaliving and an unaliving around the sun. Can't fucking deny that shit. Tarot readers picked it up. Is that going to spark fucking interest in people? Well, yeah, I'm sure. Is the wrong dead dad before Thanksgiving? I don't even know the man. Right? Does it have anything to do with this voodoo and black magic and shit? I don't know. You'd have to ask the tarot reader that pointed it out to me. There's inheritance that they're trying to steal? Oh, imagine that. On which level? The 3D or the 5D? They're trying to steal spiritual inheritance and 3D material items? Well, yeah. Fucking the devil doesn't rob an empty house. Right? Are people catering to the devil? Fucking I don't know. Ask them. Will they do anything for a fucking $1? I'll buy that for $1. That's what it is. Are they using fear tactics? Absolutely. Do I repel fear tactics back onto them? Yes. That makes them tenfold scaredy cats. Can't do anything about that. Doesn't matter what they project out. Are they projecting out love? No, they're projecting out hate. Cool. Then you got tenfold haters. That's what this shield does. This mighty shield gives them instant karma. They don't realize it. What they put out goes back on them. When the Earth Angel in its full power pops into your reality, it is a lesson or a blessing with karma or dharma tenfold. Cool. I'm on my dharma path, and they're doing everything they can to transfer karma over to a life path 8 sun. Have they lost their mind? The sun burns that shit up. I burn it up. They try to send me their karma, I burn that shit up or send it right back to them. I shine the light back on them. That's what it is. Anytime they're, take action. Anytime they're trying to silence someone, it's for a reason. They don't give you stage time and the ability to speak your truth. That shit's too, oh, no, we can't do that. That's just the fucking truth. Oh, no, the truth hurts. No one pays for that. No one pays for the truth. Ask them, have you donated lately to the truth? Right. Thank you for the beautiful 5-star reviews. That's what it is. That's what it is. Right? Okay, cool. So that's still energy harvesting any way you look at it. That's what it is. And then now people are trying to compete where they don't compare. Cool, they're repeating the same karmic cycle. It was a spiritual test to see how they would treat. Right? And everybody's doing the same thing. Everybody's following suit. Everybody's spinning right off into the fucking pits of hell. Right? When you take the energy and you run off with it, and there's no equal energy exchange. This is healing. Yes, you're getting healed. Right? I understand that. But to go and try to duplicate it, cool, you're activating fucking shamanic curse, shamanic sickness. Right? You're trying to be something that you're not, that requires rites of passage to be so. You got all these false prophets, false people, and because they did what? They took something that did not belong to them, that was fucking cursed shamanically, went off and tried to be something that they were not, that comes with, okay, great. You had, there was ladybug energy in the cards. Okay, cool. That's the boy from Rodney Dangerfield. That's what that tells me when that reader has that ladybug energy, because it is good luck. He was the good luck piece. That's why they called it the ladybugs. Right? He was the boy that was winning all the soccer games. Right. So now you have the Empress energy hidden in a male in plain sight. And you've got all of this fucking pronoun shit. They're doing everything. There's so much sinister shit going on. They're doing everything they can to cover up everything that's being exposed. Hiding evidence, doing everything they possibly can. Why? Because I have 40 dead as fuck experiences right here. Well, I say dead as fuck. It's the death experience, soul reviews, life reviews. Right? What is the opposite of this that I can do with 5-star reviews? People who do that shit in the dark without 5-star reviews. Do I have confidence? Absolutely. I'm certified to do what I do. I don't think they make a certification for my opposition. That's what it is. Right? So we're sitting here listening to tarot, listening to how fucking polyamory, sex magic, voodoo. Okay, cool. That's the opposite of everything. You've got tantric white and tantric red sex. you've got sex magic and kundalini manifestation. Cool. One can only be used for positive healing purposes. The other one's used to. That's what it is. The dark arts have been exposed by the light. Things that people were not supposed to know about. That's what it is. Your birthright and that, I don't give a shit about that. Your birthright of healing yourself and others exposes all of that. That's what it is. Right? So does it trigger my demons? Well, yeah, I'm sitting here painting with a paid customer, paid client, paid student. We've already went through the Pisces sun and Scorpio and your same sex relationship during the twin flame, blah 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 blah. That's a chance to advertise a scandal that doesn't fucking exist. What does it do? It gives them ammunition to run off and say whatever they need to say. Okay, great. Now they are all tied up in the depths of who knows how deep the readers are getting sick reading the energy. They have already investigated so deep down the rabbit hole now that the crudeness is starting to surface. The deep, dark, the nasty, vile energy is starting to come up through that fucking festering hole that they have done. They've went down, investigator, you don't cast pearls before swine. These pigs have dug in the mud as far as they could go until they're sick to their stomach. Congratulations, welcome to the world that you allowed to fucking evolve. That's what it is. If it can evolve up, it can certainly evolve down. Cool, what have they done? Fucking went right down the hole into hell. That's what it is. It's the reality that they chose. What is that going to cause? Well, a spiritual awakening. Generally what happens, sooner or later you get grounded and centered. Sooner or later you get to the bottom. Right? To have a spiritual awakening, you have to have a traumatic experience. You have to deconstruct and break down everything you ever thought you believed and get down to zero. Nothing. Nothing is everything. Right? How can you possibly, the brain cannot conceive everything, but it can conceive nothing. And then once you hit nothing, well, shit, looks like you just achieved everything. And it's enlightenment. Right? Is there still more to learn? Yes. Is there still more challenges to overcome? Yeah, because now you've got shit coming up from this well. They've dug a well down now. This shit's bubbling up. Right? It's got readers getting sick to their stomach. Cool. You got to have the stomach for it. Right? Keep in mind, everything that they're telling you to this day, right now, today, I told you last year. Nobody believed any of that shit. Cool. Why is it resurfacing? Because they have physical evidence now. Yeah, fucking no more taking risks. That's what it is. They're shocked at what they're finding. Great. Right? I have no problem telling you that the minute I see someone is in a dangerous situation, I believe no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Right? Where is my folly? Putting myself in their shoes. I shouldn't have took their karma. That's what it is. Did I have to get through it? Absolutely. Fuck yeah, leadership. So I had to lead myself out of that situation. Would they have been able to? No. Did it save a life? Yeah, maybe. Was it supposed to? Hell no. That was probably their exit plan out of fucking the Matrix. I took away the gift of death from them, I would assume. Wasn't my place. Right, now you've got that energy of failed this and failed sacrifice. It's the same thing. It's no different than if I tried to do it myself. Confirmation. That's what it is. Anyway, you've got readers that are getting sick to their stomach. Why? Because the energy is being found. They're finding the things that we knew and talked about. Now they have found it. Okay, once you've found it, now you've got physical. Oh, what? You know what? There's this horrible mud pit of greasy. What is it? Greasy grime and puppy dog tails. Anyway, there's this mud with puppy dog tails and all kinds of gross stuff out back, and oh, it's horrible. I tell you that, like, it can't be that bad. Then you walk back there and you fall in it. Oh my God, what is this? That's where they're at right now. We told them, now they got to suffer. Oh my God, it's all over me. We told you. That's like a remote viewer. A remote viewer finding a bunker with bodies all over the wall. Right? Hey, we found this bunker. It's got bodies all over the wall. Oh, really? Okay. Well, fucking. All right. I hear what you're saying. The coordinates are blah, blah, blah. They go in there, open the door, and go, oh my God! It's a whole lot different. It's a whole lot different when you're stuck in the mud. Hey, we got this truck stuck in the mud out back. It's probably going to be really, really hard to get it out. It can't be that bad. You're fucking out there 3 days. Oh, God, if I could. This sucks. It's where they're at right now. So everything that we said is now come to the light. No, cool. It's coming to their reality now. Somewhere. They took action. So it is. We knew about it last year. We've had plenty of time to fucking grieve. Now they're stuck in the middle of it, trying to bring the past back up into the present moment. So yeah, fuck yeah. When we told you, we were done with it. We'd washed our hands of that shit. It's your problem now. God got us all that is. Angels, archangels, ascended masters, the divine white light. This would be a clear and infinite channel for your wisdom at this time for myself as well as your readings for Namaste. That's what it is. I enjoy doing this. I don't give a shit if people donate or not. I'm still on the whole fact of, look, I got 20 views. Cool. How many likes? Right. So you're telling me that 20 of you aren't sober. I'm not fishing for likes. I don't give a shit. You should be proud that you're sober. Right? I get 1 or 2 likes. Why? Because there ain't nobody on this planet sober anymore. Prove me wrong. Does YouTube even let you do dislikes anymore? That's what it is. Put it in the comments. I'm sober. Right? If there's 20 views and not one sober comment, tells me where you're at in reality. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. I dealt with it for years. I'm having a hard time eating down in the comments. Cool, are you sober? Can you honestly say that shit? Well, no, maybe. Fucking okay. Maybe I can feed you if you're sober. That's what it is. Pisces just pretty much had enough. Now, that's the thing. That's what it is. You got unalive magic and voodoo. Me and Jesus are sitting here listening to unalive magic and voodoo and shit. People worried about when their next meal is going. Okay, great. That's what it is. We're worried about voodoo and unalive magic. You're worried about where the fuck you're going to eat next. Okay, great. Me too. It's what it is. Fully understand. People's lack of empathy is being returned to them now. So I understand no one gave a shit. We don't give a shit now either. It's okay. That's what it is. Is everyone healed? We're focusing on healing. So isn't healing nice? Isn't that shit nice? That's what it is. Enlightenment's upside down at this point. Did anyone else ascend? Got all these, and that's my question. All these ascension schools, cool. Where are those that ascended? They counted out the key to universal life force energy. Now no one can figure it out. Everybody's trying to stop the new beginning that we already had. That's what it is. Now their opportunities are all upside down. That's the energy that's in the cards currently. Think about that. They were so worried about someone else's destiny that they have sacrificed their own. Spirit has called judgment, so time's up. Give them plenty of time. Give them plenty of time to do the right thing. Okay, great. That's what it is. Better late next lifetime, I guess. Hell, I don't know. Karmics doing karmic shit. They don't care. For number one, they don't believe in karma till they get to their life review. They've never had a QHHT session, right? That's what it is. I can't do anything about that, right? You've got the religious energies in the situation. That's what it is. So I'm calling my energy back. I'm taking my power back. That's what it is. Those that didn't care who they hurt might not like that very much. That's what it is. Because that's the energy that's going back on them. As I call my positive healing energy back, we don't care who we hurt. Cool. We don't care who we hurt. Energy's going back on them. And they're looking for someone to blame. They didn't care who they hurt. But now that we don't care who we hurt, energy's going back on them and all involved. They gotta have somebody to blame. Oh, no. Oh, no. Not us. Oh, no. We don't care who we hurt except us. Oh, no. Not us. Oh, no. Tough shit. Tough kitty, said the kitty when the milk went dry. Left brain, right brain, subconscious mind. That's what it is. It's what it is. All right. What's the focus on the situation? Yeah, delight. That's what it is. Focus on the things that make you happy. We got happiness haters out there. The shit's going back on them tenfold. Right? I'm putting out happiness hater energy. Bloop, it goes right back on them. Oh my God, I'm a tenfold. I hate being happy. They hate being happy. They're in despair. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. Yeah, blessings are upside down. That's their intentions. Their intentions were to take someone else's blessings, costing them their own. Works for me. Works perfectly for me. Yeah, change. It's a nice change. It's just what it is. You can't take my blessings, but now that you're losing your own, oh, it's a problem. Fucking nothing gets better without change. Better you than me. Certainly is. Better than you than me. Yeah, that's what it is. It was okay with you when it was me, but now that it's not me and it's them, it's better them than me. Sorry. That's what it is. Did they not care who they hurt? Yeah, fucking there is no flow for these people anymore. That's what it is. That's the remembrance. They have to remember their flow has stopped. I can't do anything about that. Right? They only cared about, but they chose money over love. Okay, great. Fucking choose spending that shit and hating every minute of it. What do we need to explore? Success. Look at that. We got success out of the deal. Fantastic. Aren't you happy, Pisces? It's what it is. What they wanted for another is what they want for themselves. Great. Hell, I wanted happy, healthy die, my friends. I wanted 5-star Jesus healing for all of you, and I certainly want all of you to have a puppy. It's plain and simple. I want you to all be 5-star reviews, happy, healthy die, my friends, 5-star Jesus healings, and have a puppy. There's my new beginning. It's what I want for everyone. What I wanted for another, what I got for myself. Hell, I've got a happy, healthy die, my friend. I've got 5-star Jesus healing. So he's reading conversations from notes. I gotta tell on Jesus. I'm telling on Jesus right now. He's reading conversations from Nostradamus, and this video is for you, buddy. Yeah, you gotta keep in mind, Nostradamus ran up and down the street yelling at all of his neighbors about all the crazy shit he was envisioning that hadn't even happened to you yet. It's probably the mud and shit that they're stuck in the back right now. That's what it is. Yeah, fucking not the time to be still right now. In the past, no more blessings. Stillness, no. You have to pull yourself out of the mud. That's what it is. Blessings are upside down from the past. Embrace that shit. It's what they wanted. They created it. You manifested it. That's what it is. What they wanted another to manifest, which was fucking nothing, poverty, is what they've manifested for themselves. I can't do anything about that. There's 8 billion people on this fucking planet to help. You can't help people like that. Do we still have to get around them? Well, hell yeah, they're in charge. Their flow's been stopped. Oh God, we don't even have to heal that chaos. Spirit's doing it. This would be healing chaos. You would have to heal that chaos. When it's upside down, it's been transmuted to the spiritual realm. God is vacuuming up your problems. Can't do anything about that. Fucking ask Texas storm chasers. It's that time of year. It's what it is. Right. They manifested. The Dolores Cannon told us when I started all of this, and I started years after she passed away. She said, "You've got to get started now. The Schumann resonance of the Earth is raising. The Earth is ascending. It's going through an evolution too, with or without you. It does not really want you to go. Look around. Tsunamis, earthquakes, all this shit they don't want to tell you about because they don't want you to panic. Did you do the work? Did you do the work to go with her to the new Earth? That's what it is. Fucking, I wonder why. Spirit wonders why. That's what it is. No, they kept everyone locked into the reptilian brain, the true subconscious mind. That's one of the things. When Dolores told us, yeah, I didn't know what to call it. I call it the subconscious mind. She knew that it was not the subconscious mind. Cool. I know that the subconscious mind is the reptilian brain. If you don't have a reptilian brain, you're not a fucking human. It controls sex, fight, or flight. You have a reptilian brain, a mammalian brain, and a neocortex. What is the illusion? They attack your subconscious mind with hypnosis. It's how they make you quit smoking. They make you afraid to do it. That's how they sell you sex. Sex sells? Yes, they appeal to your reptilian brain. And then give you aliens and shit and da-da-da-da-da-da. Great. Energy is energy. Universal life force energy, I can mold that shit into anything that I believe. We're all stardust. Understood. I agree with that. Right? My channeling exercises, yeah, I'm calling down energy from where the hell I left my choke array symbol. Think about that. Right? So you've got Pisces, Sun, Adam. Sun represents masculinity. Cool. That's Adam on the Lover's card. That's a Gemini energy. Cool. I'm a twin Gemini moon. 5%. Look at that. Time for change. So it is. Do we need any more cards? No. Okay, great. Well, everyone enjoy your Saturday night. That's what it is. There's nothing better than painting with Jesus, right? As a paid client, customer, and friend, talking about how people hate the tarot community. Hell, I love it. We think it's funny. You had us in a same-sex student-teacher relationship scandal. Fucking cool. I'm sure that started some gossip. Sweet. Advertise. That shit's always going to come out in the end, right? What has happened since then? Human trafficking, fucking everybody that you fucking trusted that made the laws were the ones breaking them. Oh, we'll never get caught. Fucking that great awakening gets us every time. Those pesky intuitive kids. Confirmation. What do we have, Spirit? Yeah, 922 at 5%. Run the numbers. 922. Namaste.